Proverbs say, every day is for the thief, one day for the owner of the house. But ICPC, the Anti-Corruption Commission, has reversed the role. It is now every day for the owner of the house. If you're involved in bribery, over-invoicing, or any shady deal, the day of reckoning has come. ICPC, the Anti-Corruption Commission, is watching you. If you're reported for any corrupt practice, you'll be investigated, prosecuted, and punished. Corruption is harmful to our nation. Join the campaign against it by reporting any corrupt practice to ICPC, the Anti-Corruption Commission.
Let we join hands with ICPC, make them better.
Let's make Nigeria great again.
ICPC, they want you.
Come on, for corruption.
Break the chain of corruption now. Don't give, don't take. This message is brought to you by ICPC, the Anti-Corruption Commission.
Good day, viewers. Thank you for joining us on Corruption Must Go, ICPC's weekly television program. I'm your host, Hawa Garba. Congratulations, Nigeria at 60 and ICPC at 20. Part of activities put together by ICPC to celebrate her 20th anniversary was the second National Summit on Diminishing Corruption in the Public Sector, with the team Together Against Corruption, which held at the Presidential Villa recently. Highlights of the summit was the recognition of the winners of 20 million from ICPC at 20 by President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR. The aims of the competitions were to reward exceptional acts of integrity in the public sector and provoke youth creativity and support for the fight against corruption. Today on the program, we shall present to you the winners of ICPC Public Sector Integrity Awards, National Music Competition for Nigerian Youth for composing an anti-corruption based song, and lastly, the winners of the National Essay Competition for junior and secondary schools with anti-corruption and integrity clubs. ICPC and NTA say you can help Nigeria to flatten the curve on COVID-19, just as you can help flatten the curve on corruption. Follow transparency, accountability, and integrity just as you follow health guidelines. Stay home with integrity and maintain your distance from corruption, just as you stay away from COVID-19 by maintaining social distance. Report every act of corruption to ICPC just as you report COVID-19 to NCDC. Stay away from corruption, stay safe from COVID-19. Report any act of corruption to ICPC on toll-free number 0800 2255 4272. This message is brought to you by ICPC and NTA. Welcome back. The annual ICPC Public Service Integrity Award is a reward system instituted by the Commission in collaboration with the Office of the Head of the Civil Service of the Federation to recognize and appreciate public servants who have exhibited high levels of honesty, transparency, and integrity in the discharge of their duties. The maiden edition of the award ceremony was held in November 2019 with the presentation of plaques and gifts to two deserving public servants. This year, two outstanding public servants, CSP Francis Osage Erabo of the Nigerian Police and Hamza Adamu Bowai of the Federal Ministry of Industries, Trade and Investment, were recognized by President Muhammadu Buhari for distinguishing themselves in the discharge of their duties. Let's listen to the ICPC Chairman, Professor Bolaji Owasonwiye, as he narrates the exemplary lives of the two recipients.
To present to Mr. President the two public servants who have been recognized today. May I request that you stand up, please? First, I wish to introduce Madam Hamza Adamu Ministry of Trade and Investment from Sokoto State, who is a chartered accountant, who has worked in various commissions and was once a member of ICPC Act 2 setup. He worked at the Nigeria National Boundary Commission and saved the nation 2.5 billion from going into the reformed Societe Generale Bank in 2004, in spite of a lot of pressure to put the money there by those who knew the bank was failing and they wanted to try and shore it up. As Deputy Director and Chairman of the Liabilities Committee in the Ministry of Defense, he saved globally 7.9 billion, which had already been paid to contractors but was mischievously and deliberately delisted as a liability of government. For placing national interest above self, Your Excellency, sir, I present Hamza Adamubuwan to be honored with the 2020 ICPC Public Sector Integrity Award. The second award winner is a distinguished police officer, CSP Francis Osayi Erabo, from Igwebe in Edo State. A political scientist by training, he attended the University of Sokoto and also the University of Benin. He has been a cadet inspector and has served in various capacities as police PRO, trainer instructor, squadron commander, and while serving as pipeline commander, most notably, he refused bribes from smugglers of adulterated petroleum products. For this and other acts of integrity, everywhere he worked, we did background checks and went around everywhere he went, taking testimonies from community people and traditional rulers, and the report was simply outstanding. Indeed, he exemplifies the fact that the Nigerian police just have distinguished officers. Sir, he has won many other integrity awards before this one, and so, sir, it gives us great honor and pleasure to present to Mr. President for recognition the award, the 2020 ICPC Public Service Integrity Award. Your Excellency, sir. Thank you.
If you are just tuning in, this is Corruption Must Go. Earlier this year, ICPC called on all Nigerian youths between age 15 to 29 and resident in Nigeria to partake in an online music competition to mark her 20th anniversary. The competition was designed to give the youth an opportunity to creatively express themselves on anti-corruption issues through musical compositions and to contribute to the fight against corruption. At the close of the competition, the Commission received about 895 entries through its dedicated portal. Screening and selection of entries were carried out by professional judges including Jeremiah Gyang, Ige Kachi, and Adbore Akonde, also known as NICE, and also through voting by Nigerians. 25-year-old Opeyemi Adeboye from Kwara State emerged winner after a stiff competition.
How can it get better when we do not want to be better people? Do not want to be better. A lot of them youths just a waste away. Them a politician, no they try for the case. Na so thief then they thief for. Then go carry our money, then go carry them to oversee. Na 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 na. Oh no no, they fair people no they try. Them a loot, them a scam, them a bribe every time. Instead make we find solution. We can't fight, we they do corruption. In every situation, we need to be better, me and you. Corruption is not the solution. Say no more looting, no more bribery, no more scamming, me and you. Me, I know we can be better, me and you. But things can be better if we make ourselves some better people.
My name is Opeyemi Adeboye. I am the winner of the ICPC 20th Anniversary Musical Competition. And I'm very, very glad to be here. I want to say thank you to God because He's the one that does everything. He has been doing it so far and He brought me here today. I want to say thank you to my parents for their support and everything, and to my fans and everybody that loved me, everybody that voted during the voting process. I want to say a very, very big thank you. I am nobody if you guys are not there for me. So thank you very much. And thank you, Nigeria. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, ICPC. for choosing me as your owner. God bless you.
Please, sir, what advice you have for young people?
Okay, the advice I have for the young people, talented people, creative people, I want to say anything you are doing, just keep doing it. If you think nobody's looking at you, nobody's giving you attention, I can promise you that one day the right connection will come to you. Just keep doing it. As long as you do it the right way and not the wrong way, you'll get what you need.
Welcome back. As part of its Catch Them Young strategy, the Commission also organized a national essay competition for junior and senior secondary schools, public and private, with ICPC anti-corruption clubs and integrity clubs across the country. Winners in both categories also received presidential recognition and were presented with awards.
Secondly, sir, it gives me great pleasure to introduce two young ladies. 12-year-old Chikezi Favor, a GSS2 student of Mountain Crest High School from Owerri, Imo State. She flew in just about 30 minutes before Your Excellency came. Winner of the junior secondary essay competition. And 14-year-old Matilda Diamonds from an SS1 student of top grade secondary school, Lagos State, who emerged winner of the senior secondary school education essay competition. Their topics were on the role of youth in the fight against corruption, and the junior one was what young people think about eradicating examination malpractice. I present these three young Nigerians to Mr. President for recognition.
When the awardees step forward, they will take a group photograph with Mr. President, one after the other, please. Can we step forward to receive our awards? Thank you.
The event did not end at the presidential villa as awardees returned to the Commission's headquarters, where they were heartily received and presented with cash gifts amongst others. Chairman of ICPC, Professor Bolaji Owasonye, had this to say.
We are persuaded that you have all contributed to the successes of the awardees, either as spouse, as teacher, or as parent, and all that. And you are all co-winners and all that. We advertised this, let me start with the competitions. We advertised the competitions and made certain commitments which we are going to keep. The envelopes you will be receiving from me are symbolic. We will be transferring your money to you in accordance with the law. You have heard of something called money laundering law. We are not allowed to be giving cash to anybody so that somebody can trade and trace how the money went. So you will be receiving your gifts. But for the photo shoot, I will give some envelopes to you. We have to modify to say, okay, since Mr. President, because we wanted the President to individually interact with you, so we had to introduce the plaques. We didn't do plaques last year, so that he will be able to give something as part of the negotiation. Those plaques were received only yesterday afternoon, you know, because we needed to do something to connect you with the President, and we're very delighted that it worked. We promised laptops to the students, and we also promised some money to the schools where the winners emerge from. We're keeping all of our promises. Those promises are in the public domain. We will keep them. For the music winner, even though we did not tell you, the plan was to give you a leverage and a platform for productivity and to showcase your talent. And I'm very happy that the Minister of Information already saw this and is already creating a platform for you from the creative talent initiative that the ministry is driving. So that wasn't because we asked him, that was because he was so happy and so passionate about it. We had been in discussion with some corporate sponsors also, looking at the possibility of also supporting you to produce your music, to market it, and to believe in that you become an anti-corruption crusader.
The special people today, the integrity awardees, the music winners, and the essay competition winners, members of their family, maybe their school teachers. We are all our guests here, class of management. You are welcome to this special event. You know what is happening in the country now, and it's not safe to be bringing people around 2-3 times, you know, because of this is what bringing you more than that 10 times, 100 times. But we feel we should just do this so that you can go back and serve, you know, the honor of today with members of the family. The ICPC is 20 this year, and in the wisdom of the chairman and the board, a committee was set up to map up a number of activities to mark the event. The rest is history. Today is here. You are the lucky Nigerians. We are all very proud of you. You saw what happened at the State House in the villa. I felt I should be there when I was watching you on the telly. We want to congratulate you, and we have a token for you. I call it a token because what God has done for you is more than that. It's not easy in the country of so many millions to be singled out for such an honor. So we congratulate you from this end. I want to plead with you to continue because you have become our ambassadors. And it's very, very important that you keep it up. Going up, it must not go down, it must go up. Together, we are going to take Nigeria out of corruption.
There is Chikezie Febo receiving a sum of 400,000 and a plaque, as well as a laptop.
It's done, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
1 million naira going to the school. Ms. Chikezie Febo came third in the first round, but after the writing, she catapulted to the first position.
Congratulations. Let your teacher and your mom and everybody take the photograph.
Thank you, sir.
That's your personal laptop. It's not for the school. It's for you. It's yours.
Yes,
it's yours. Yeah? Not for the school.
Our crew spoke to some of the awardees.
What motivated you to write this interesting piece on anti-corruption?
When I began writing this essay, I looked at what was happening in our country and it motivated me. And my school also motivated, my parents also did.
Okay, can you give us in a nutshell what your essay was about, some of the key points you missed?
My essay was about a good name to better and good. And in that essay, I wrote the meaning of a name. A name is something that is a word that is used to identify someone. Everybody has a name, but there's a difference between a name and a good name. A good name is what you earn, not what is given to you by other people. A good name can be gotten when you behave very, very well. And wealth, most people who are wealthy are very, very bad. They are ritualists. Most people who have good name, once you have a good name, you've already gotten a good name. Example, Nelson Mandela. He has a good name. Nobody will ever say that he was a bad person.
Okay. Thank you for your time, darling. Okay, what motivated you to write this interesting piece on anti-corruption?
Well, my main motivation was my parents because of how they raised me, with values and everything, and how they taught me. And because of the way Nigeria is, I thought that maybe I could try and say something to encourage youth to do better.
Okay, this essay that has won you this award, can you give us a summary of what it's all about?
Okay, it's all about the role of the youth in the fight against corruption. So basically, I said what corruption is about and its effects, and I highlighted 5 basic ways the youth can help. For example, avoiding bad influences from corrupt public figures and shifting their mentality, like imitating role models that actually are honorable and respectable in society.
I've also been motivated by my parents who bequeathed a good legacy for me. One of those legacies was pursuing good name that is far more precious than rubies. And really it has encouraged me thus far. And I'm so glad that I have parents who forged me and also officers who have worked with and related with, from my commandant, my commissioners of police, and other officers within the system, because I'm not the only one standing.
Actually. So what do you say to other officers?
I say this not first to the officers but to the populace at large, that we have wonderful, exceptional police officers in the system, and I say to my officers who are already doing what I do, keep on doing it. One day you will also be named and famed.
As Nigerians, we join effort in fighting corruption, because that's the only way we can fight corruption together. The civil servants, the business people, traditional rulers, don't like your women. In their way, they can contribute to fight corruption. And I hope and pray all of us get committed to end corruption in Nigeria.
As we observe safety measures, and support our health and frontline workers in fighting COVID-19, corruption, abuse of power, diversion, and misuse of public funds approved for mitigating the impact of coronavirus must be exposed. Be a coronavirus whistleblower. Report abuse in the management of COVID-19 fund and palliatives to ICPC on toll-free number 0800 2255 4272 or AfricMail on 0811 877 1666. Email tips@corruptionanonymous.org. This message is from the African Center for Media and Information Literacy, AfricMail, in partnership with ICPC, supported by MacArthur Foundation.
Corruption now. Don't give, don't take. This message is brought to you by ICPC, the Anti-Corruption Commission.
You will agree with me that integrity and honesty pays. You never know who is watching. To Nigeria at 60, we say congratulations. To ICPC at 20, we say congratulations. To all the winners and those who participated in the competitions, we also say congratulations. Together we can make Nigeria great if we all stand up against corruption. That's all time would allow on today's edition. Please visit our website for updates on the Commission's activities, www.icpc.gov.ng. Bye for now.